really attempted at. There is, the bar scene kind of sucks. There's online, Jesus Christ, I don't even have to go there. And then there's the laundromat. That's a pretty good place because you can actually trap them into a conversation. You know how long it takes to dry your clothes? You know. Well, one thing I really don't like about dating is the friend zone. You guys know what I'm talking about? The friend zone. It's kind of an evil place, kind of like Twilight Zone, where you don't want to be with a chick right after you start dating. Like, there's things you just don't want to hear. Like, you are the nicest guy I've ever met. Shit, I should not have lied to you. Guess what? I'm in the friend zone. Or you don't want to hear, you're kind of like a big brother. Oh, Christ. I got freaking inbred chick here. But it doesn't matter. Good luck. I'm in the friend zone. It's the only time you want to be there. And my favorite one is, if it didn't work out from us, I don't want to lose you as a friend. Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take, actually. But guess what? Doesn't matter, because I'm in the friend zone. I always wanted to date a blind chick, though. She will never see what kind of a dick I am. Good crowd tonight. Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm not used to loud laughter. Usually, you go to an open mic night and there's nobody there, because an open mic night is kind of like a frigid wife. I mean, if you're lucky, you get 5 minutes a month to do your thing. And if you're really lucky, it's appreciated. But my sex life is kind of like the Sports Illustrated bloopers tape. You guys seen those, people getting hurt all the time? Yeah. I have a whole lot of accidents during sex. I've sprained my ankle, I've actually herniated the disc in my back, and I got one pregnant. Don't laugh at that. I love my son. That was just a joke. But, speaking of my son, he's getting older. We just got through the potty training thing. He likes to follow me into the bathroom for some reason. I don't know what it is, I guess it's crossing the streams, sword fighting. I could have swore Ghostbusters said, don't cross the streams, that is bad for you. But I don't think he's old enough to see the movie yet, so, oh well, he doesn't know. But every now and then he says, hey daddy, yours is a lot bigger than mine. Well, no kidding. Because if it wasn't, I'd say either you got a glandular problem, or it's time I told you, you're 19, you need to stop following me into the bathroom. But I've been working out a lot lately. I said I'm single, trying to get buff, get some chicks, Pretty cool. I tried that P90X, that infomercial on TV, have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. It's a pretty badass workout, man. Basically here's your shitty effect of it. The trainer's a dick. I mean, a dick. He just has so much arrogance to him. The first 30 seconds of the tape, he's like to the other trainer, hey, Bobby, those are cool shoes. They're almost as cool as mine. Dick. That's the first thing I'm thinking. And on the plyo workout, he brings in a man with a prosthetic leg. I don't know if you know what plyometrics is, jumping around, skipping around crazy like. If you can't keep up with Happy, he really makes you feel shit that day. But, he motivates you that way because he pisses you off. I mean, I just want to reach through the screen and choke the bastard. But have you seen the guns from that dude from the infomercial? That ain't happening. You got to go through 90 days of his training just to be able to keep up a round. Maybe 90 days. That is marketing genius. Piss you off, make you want to hurt him, but you can't. Then he got me for $400 for all the stuff I had to buy to do it. Yep. It was fun. But the only thing that really gets me through those workouts is, because I'm not a real motivated guy, is I smoke a lot of weed. I mean, hour and a half goes by like nothing, but I love weed. And there's things I don't like about it, like the stereotypes people give you, They say potheads are stupid. Well, I got 136 IQ, shows what you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it there, buddy. They say you're a bad driver on it, That's not true either. I actually stopped at a 4-way stop sign and waited for it to turn green. It didn't turn green, it turned red and blue flashing. Bad night. That and my one I really don't get is potheads should not be parents. Now that is bullshit, because marijuana is why I never shook the baby. I didn't even know he was crying, I was so baked. I just thought he was laughing at the TV with me. His mother busted in the door, why aren't you watching your son? Hey, it's cool. He thinks Goodfellas is a good flick. Joe Pesci cracks me up when he's stomping somebody's head in too. That's actually a true story. My son, when he was an infant, actually laughed his ass off at that scene. That's the funniest part of it. It's real. Something else that deals with green things. In the Gremlins. You guys seen the Gremlins? Okay. And they got a few yeses. They're gonna get it. You're not. Sorry, buddy. You lose. If Mogwais were into bukkake, would they multiply on the money shot? And if, say, she swallowed after midnight, would she turn into a gremlin in the morning? Like a lot of women I've met? Why do they call a donkey show animal abuse? He seems like he's having a good time. I mean, it should be human abuse. She's the one getting smacked in the crotch with something the size of a fire extinguisher. That's right. You know, sex is just like boxing. It can take up to 15 3-minute rounds before somebody's down for the count. Damn, that usually gets him. Wow. Ooh. Well, another thing that deals with crazy little puppets and sex, unfortunately, is what is up with Miss Piggy? I don't get it with Kermit. He's just a scrawny little frog. She needs somebody to go hog wild with. It's gonna make her squeal like pig. I would think Gonzo would be her man. I mean, look at the nose. You lube that dude up, stick him in a 69, and throw on a death metal CD and let him headbang her to sausage sizzling bliss. Then you got Crazy Fozzie who'll come in, get her from the back door, then pull out and waka waka all over her face. You know? And speaking of coming on people's faces, why don't they put bukkake into sex education? I have met plenty of people that shouldn't have children, like myself, and I have met plenty of people that should have been a money shot. It was a delayed one, but good. Do a couple more here, and I'm going to get out of here and let the next comedian have his way. I was recently asked to play the Illinois School for the Deaf high school prom. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I'm not the comedian for that. Those deaf kids have never heard a cuss word in their lives. You know. Have you ever taken a shit? Excuse me. Have you ever taken a shit so big that your legs fell asleep? And then you're plunging the toilet, you're plunging and plunging and plunging, it's not coming out, you stop and say, "You piece of shit!" Who are you talking to? Think about it. You could be talking to the toilet, it's a piece of shit because it won't flush it down. You could be talking to the plunger, it's a piece of shit that it won't flush the piece of shit toilet. You could be talking to the turd, it's a piece of shit that piece of shit plunger can't flush out of the piece of shit toilet. Or you could be talking to yourself, the biggest piece of shit who laid the piece of shit that the piece of shit plunger can't get out of the piece of shit toilet, making this a piece of shit day because now you got to go to your piece of shit job with your piece of shit boss and your piece of shit check and your piece of shit life. You come home and you just see one big piece of shit in the toilet. And truthfully, I think this is the longest piece of shit joke by any piece of shit comedian, any piece of shit comedian forum, in any venue ever. Thank you very much. My name is Andy Huber.